Welcome everybody to Game 2 against the Brew Crew here in Atlanta as the Braves look to get their first win of the season on a cloudy Friday night here at Truist Park. Brewers sending Freddie Peralta to the mound, Braves and Chris Sale, and we are in for another exciting matchup on MLB The Show. Let's take a look here at Christian Yelich, the veteran for the Brewers, playing left field. Started his career hot in Miami. Went to Milwaukee via the trade and kind of fell off the map a little bit. But now he's back in kind of a resurgence almost. And he is looking to dazzle in 2025. There you see his projected stats for 2025. 278 average, very respectable if you ask me. I'd take that production any day, but not today, preferably. As the Braves take the field behind Chris Sale and the Friday Night Reds, and we are just about ready for baseball. Here you see Chris Sale's 2024 stats: 33 starts for the lefty, 10-3 with 200 innings pitched, and an ERA just above 4. Not nearly as good as his real-life Cy Young numbers, but respectable. And he toes the rubber for Brian Snitker's club tonight. Climbing in the box is Brice Turang. And he's batting leadoff against the lefty. Sale's first pitch is a ball outside. 2-0 to Turang. Hit up the middle. Diving play by Brooks Lee. What a stop. But Turang with those wheels is able to start this half inning for the Brewers and start the game off for the Brewers with the base hit. Christian Yelich now hits that one down the right field line. That's going to be a fair ball off the wall. Acuna gets stuck in a little animation, and that allows Turang to move up to third. Brewers have runners at the corners here with just one man out. Yelich hits that one perfectly, keeps it just fair past the sliding Olsen. And there you see, like I said, Acuna kind of gets caught in that animation there against the wall. Here's the cleanup man, Rhys Hoskins. He had a home run in yesterday's affair, hitting .500 on the season in just one game. Takes the ball low from Sale. The outside slider finds some zone, and it's 1-1. Slider gets him to swing and miss, 1-2. Sale ahead in the count. Good eye by Hoskins, doesn't bite the curve. But that's a filthy slider, well placed, dotted on the inner half, and that's the second out of the inning. Hoskins can't believe it, I can't believe it. Let's look at the replay there. Langeliers and his nice framing does help sell it. But it is a beautifully placed slider for the second out of the inning. Braves 1 out away from getting out of this, and William Contreras climbing in, the former Brave. Wild Bill takes a fastball on the outside for a first strike. There you see his his 2024 stats. Contreras hits it off of Sale, and Sale can't make the play. Kind of has to recover for a second, and that's going to allow the run to score. But more importantly, we all know Sale is prone to injury, so let's check and make sure he's okay. And he's just going to walk it off there, but gives up the run, and it's 1-0 Brew Crew. So Freddie Peralta's on the mound for Milwaukee. There you see his starts from 2024. Arguably a little bit better than Chris Sale's. And I have a history of not hitting well against Peralta, so we'll see how this goes. But he has a 1-0 lead, and he hasn't even thrown a pitch yet. Leading off is Ronald Acuna. Just hit under 300 last season with 35 bombs. And the first pitch from Peralta is a beautifully placed fastball for a strike. Acuna hits that one into left field, into the corner for extra bases. A slider that caught too much at the plate, and a leadoff double for the Braves as they look to answer back and get this game tied up at 1. Ozzie with a 3-2 count, and he's going to take a ball, change up outside, and runners at first and second. Nobody out for Money Mike. Michael Harris. Fist that the other way into left field. That's going to fall in front of Yelich. Here comes Acuna. Yelich's throw to the plate is not in time and offline. Acuna is in, and we're all squared up at 1. Still nobody out, and runners at the corner for Jock Peterson. Harris able to just get a little bit of that. Pitch was a little low and out of the zone. Perfect ground ball pitch from Peralta, but Harris able to take it the other way into left field into no man's land and drive in the run. Here's Jock. He grounded into 2 of the Braves' 3 double plays in yesterday's opening day affair. Let's see what he can do here. Gets a hanger and mashes that one into the gap. Off the wall, off the Nike sign, and that will clear all the bases. Both runners are in to score, and the Braves take a 3-1 lead, courtesy of Jock Peterson. On to the third. Both pitchers have started to settle into a groove here, as Ozzie takes a strike for his second at-bat. Drew a walk his first time in the first. The pitch from Peralta is hit down the line. Fair ball. This one down the left field line. Yelich does not get caught in the wall like Acuna did, so Ozzie is held off to a single. Moves up to second here. And here's Jock Peterson once again. He hits that one hard up the middle, a base hit. Here comes Ozzie. Here's Garrett Mitchell's throw. It's going to be a little bit better than Yelich's, but Ozzie just gets in, and it's a 4-1 ball game. Jock Peterson has 3 of the 4 RBIs. Moving all the way to the 7th inning now. Joe Jimenez getting his first game of the season. As you see, 29 appearances last season. He will definitely see some more action than that this year. And the reason we skipped so far ahead is there wasn't really much going on. 9-1-2 from Milwaukee. Tyler Black, the shortstop, is going to take a slider down the heart of the zone for a strike. No action since the third for either club. Brewers have had base runners, but they haven't been able to bring them in. Black hits that one down the line. Lots of balls down the line tonight. And that's going to roll all the way to the corner, and that could be trouble. Don't want a bad throw from Profar, but Black will hold at second for a leadoff double from the 9 spot. Not bad at all. Bryce Terang coming up here for his next at-bat. He, of course, led off the game with a base hit. He's had a good start to the series so far. Love Bryce Terang. If you guys watched any of my Mariners videos, he was a great pickup back then. 1 for 3, though. Been quiet since the first. And Jimenez's first pitch is a slider inside at the hands. Did score a run, though, his first time up, as you saw. The only run of the game so far for the Brewers. And he fouls that off of Langeliers, 1-1. Fastball at the top of the zone. Not very fast, but it gets by him. Terang into left. That's going to get into or drop in for a base hit, and Black will score. And the Brewers chip away 4-2. So number 2 drives in, run number 2. 1 out. Now in the 7th. Runners at the corners for Rhys Hoskins. Jimenez not having his best stuff, but he's going to get a chopper right back at him. He can help himself out. And that's a 1-6-3 double play. On to the 8th. Profar gets his first hit as a Brave, as that is hit into center field. A 2-out base hit off of Nick Mears, his second appearance of the season. Here's Matt Olson. Been quiet so far, 0 for 3. Nothing much going in Olson's way to start the season. But he's first pitch swinging, and he takes that pitch into the gap. Olson doing what he does best, hitting doubles. And Profar is going to come all the way around to score from first base. And the Braves get some insurance. It's 5-2, all with 2 outs in the 8th. On to the 9th we go. Raisel Iglesias looking to close it out here. 8-9-1. Joseph Ortiz, hits that one down the line. Lots of pitches hit down the line, like I said earlier. It's just very interesting to notice. Third baseman's on for the Brewers. However, Tyler Black's going to fly out to right for the first out of the inning. Brewers have 2 outs to play with. Braves looking to close the door, get Iglesias his first save of the season, and get their first win. Game 2 of a 4-game set. Bryce Terang up next, 2 for 4. Hit hard to Albies, on to Lee, back to Terang, not in time. He reaches via the fielder's choice, almost turns the double play, but Terang has some speed. So we'll just trade out base runners. And Blake Perkins, the center fielder. Not Garrett Mitchell, my bad, but Blake Perkins is the last hope for the Brewers, 1 for 4. Iglesias powers in a strike, 1-1. Hit to third. Riley throws it to second to end the ball game, and the Braves come away here with this one 5-2. As Jock Peterson shows why we signed him, gave him the big bucks as he drove in 3 of the 5 Braves runs. So that'll do it, you guys. Chris Sale gets his first win of the season. Iglesias gets his first save, and Peralta has handed the loss. Brewers out hit us 12-10, but we made those 10 hits count. That'll do it for me, you guys. If you like what you see, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as I post videos as often as I can. Make sure to check out the other video in this series, and hopefully there'll be more to come. Check out the other stuff on my channel, and take care. Have a great rest of y'all's day.